Right now we are at Nana Prakashan School and we have Suresh B with us, the headmaster of the school. Sir, welcome. And the question of on education for students like there.
So education purpose institution is here. Education purpose.
Yeah.
Especially in orphanage children's, many orphanage children is here. 125 children in orphanage children is there in our school. And another, for example, SYS and Jagruti and Sneha is not their parents, especially. And poor, very low laborers children is here in our school. So now today, education is one of the commercial, but our institution is not commercial. Not commercial. We are searching for 125 children is orphanage student is here.
But that's really excellent. What's your view on right to education? Yeah, they have mandated that education should be free and should be imparted to every children. So what's your view on that?
Yes, sir. Education is in personality development. Purpose is given for us. Many amendments, many regulations is there. For example, 1986 Education Act.
What do you want to be when you come big?
I want to become a scientist.
Scientist. You? Doctor? Oh, you do operation. Operation? You do operation? And you? Huh? Doctor and dance. And you? Mechanical engineer. And you? Software engineer. You know computer? You know computer? And you? Huh? You like study?
Yes.
How much? 100%. That is nice. So good of you. Thank you.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, my name is Ashok, sir. Can I sit, sir? Sir, I have a 10-year-old son, sir. He is very brilliant, sir. Sir, see, sir. He is great, sir. Very brilliant, sir. Sir, I want him to join in your school, sir.
School.
Yes, sir. I know, sir. Your school is
How much will you give me?
Sir, money, sir. I don't have any money, sir.
You don't have money?
No, sir.
Are you insane? You want to be in my school and you don't have money?
Sir, there is a RT Act, sir. Based on that, anyone can join in your school, sir.
Right to education. What are you talking about?
Yes, sir. Government has given a right, sir. Right to education. So based on that, every school has to give a quota, sir, for some poor students, sir. Sir, I am poor, sir. Please, sir. Help me, sir.
Chal, I'll think about it. Meet me tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Sir, thank you.
Okay. This RT with 25% quota is all set to drain our wells, our revenues, something, everything, it's killing it.
Seriously, the number of cases are increasing like hell. These government officials, they don't know how to run a profit institution. They just came up with a board bank. Why can't we do something we did last time? Just threaten him and throw him away.
We can't do it, yeah. He's aware of that right to education. He
Oh.
knows his rights. He wants his right. I don't know.
He's that kind of person. Don't take any risk. I don't want any problems this time for the school.
Yeah, last time also we had a lot of problems. The media came in, they created a lot of scenes and yeah, that's a big trouble. We will not take that.
But what about other parents? They do not want their kids to be studying with these kids.
That's also a problem.
Guys, I don't know care about it. I don't want any issues happening, but I don't want any revenue loss. You guys better fix it.
What should I do? This guy wants his revenue. Parents want this status. Government want this votes. That beggar wants the seat. What should I do? What the hell should I do?
Was the hair of these young children, admitted to a private school under the right to education quota, actually cut by the school to differentiate them from other students? Or was it just a schoolyard prank? The children say their hair was cut by a schoolmate, but many are certain that it is just part of a wider discrimination against children from poorer families who enter private schools that were earlier out of reach. And the issue is snowballing, with protests outside the school.
Member of the Bharat Society with us. Bharat Society is a society for public policy at IIM Bangalore. We have Mr. Hitesh. Thank you for joining us. He's a PGP2. Can you just throw some light on what Bharat Society does at IIM Bangalore?
So Bharat Society focuses on two tasks. First is sensitizing the student community about the different problems which the government faces about implementation of public policies. And secondly, what the student community as a whole can do in the implementation of policies so that the policies could be implemented at a more efficient level.
Okay. Can you just throw some light on what your views are about RT, the right to education?
So RT in its present form, like it proposes a law so that 25% of the disadvantaged children should be provided reservations in private schools. I think that is correct because instead of providing children with quotas and job securities and all those things at the higher levels where we have in like engineering colleges or in the MBA colleges.
And as you've been part of the Bharat Society for more than a year now, can you just tell us about some initiative taken in the education sector related to RT?
Well, I would remember we had a project named Remote Monitoring of Teachers. So basically in the rural villages, the basic problem is not the children's attendance but the attendance of the teachers. Most of the time teachers are not present at the school where they should be present for teaching and all. So we devised a system with the help of biometric security and all those things so that we can ascertain whether the teacher is present at the school and whether he is teaching or not.
Thank you for answering the questions. And